Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live-time updates of all your Senators games and of course breaking news. As well, if you ever want to go to a Senators game, go to the website cgiant.ca. Use the code SENSTalk to get discounts to Senators tickets. It's a great service. It helps me out and you get to go to a Senators game. Everyone wins. Check out cgiant.ca and use the code SENSTalk for discount on all Senators tickets. Let's get to tonight's game, where the Ottawa Senators played against the New Jersey Devils in Ottawa. So far this season, the Senators have not been able to win a game at home. They have lost 2 in the shootout and 1 in regulation, which was Tuesday against Vancouver in a 3-0 loss. The starting goalies for tonight's game was Corey Schneider for the Devils, who are red hot, who are 5-1-0 going into tonight's game. And for the Senators was Craig Anderson. Before tonight's game, Borowiecki did not play. He had an upper body injury. Smith, midway through the game, had a lower body injury, so a couple injuries to talk about and probably getting updates on Friday, which is tomorrow. But let's get into the game recap, where in that first period, 2:30 in, right away, Nico Hischier, assisted by Derek Stafford and Taylor Hall. And just like that, the Devils take the lead. It's 1-0 on Hischier's first National Hockey League career goal. This was a nice play from behind the net. Anderson sprawling. Hischier buries it, bar in. 1-0 Devils. 23 seconds later, the Senators on the power play. Carlson sets up Turris, who shoots it just between the legs of Corey Schneider. Trickles in. 1-1 tie now. Ottawa 1-0 on the power play to start the game. Power play goal from Kyle Turris, assisted by Erik Karlsson, his first point of the season. And Zach Smith, 1-1 tie. Turris' third of the year. 2 minutes later, though, Hischier again, assisted by Taylor Hall, and more. And the Devils take the 2-1 lead. This one was challenged by Guy Boucher and the Ottawa Senators for goaltender interference. But it seems that Cody Ceci pushed Anderson down, and that was interference on the play. The Devils' goal counts. Hischier's second of the night. 2-1 Devils. Let's get to the second period, where a nice, nifty pass from Bobby Ryan finds Derek Brassard, who just gets enough of it to put it past Corey Schneider. Ottawa ties it at 2. Karlsson gets a secondary assist. 2-2 tie. 2 minutes later, nice passing play from behind the net, back to Hoffman, who finds Karlsson right back to Burrows. He shoots, stop, rebound, scores his 200th career National Hockey League goal. Senators take the lead on a nice play from Karlsson, setting up Burrows for that. Congratulations to Burrows with his 200th career National Hockey League goal. 10 minutes later, Tom Pyatt bar in past Schneider on the lower side of the net. This one is set up by Jean-Gabriel Pageau. Ottawa 4-2 going into the third period. 4 minutes in, Kyle Palmieri on an odd-man rush after a defensive turnover by the Senators. Palmieri roofs it past Anderson on the left glove side, assisted by Taylor Hall, his fourth assist of the night, And just like that, the Devils are back in it with 15 minutes to go. They're only down by 1. With 5 minutes to go, a weird bounce from behind the net trickles in front of the net. Johansson buries it, 4-4 tie, assisted by Palmieri. No chance for Anderson, just a wacky bouncing play. And just like that, after the Senators sit back and try to protect their lead, let the Devils tie it. It's 4-4 going to overtime. And in overtime, you would think the Senators would start, Hoffman, Bobby Ryan, Brassard, Turris, and especially Erik Karlsson. But the Senators instead chose Jean-Gabriel Pageau, which is an okay option. I'm fine with that. They started Tom Pyatt for some reason, and Cody Ceci instead of Erik Karlsson. That did not turn out well, as Moore buried the overtime winner, and the Devils came back to win at 5-4. Interesting, the Senators would not put Erik Karlsson on the ice, or Hoffman, or Stone, or Brassard, or Turris, or these players, especially Erik Karlsson. And Cody Ceci over Erik Karlsson is very controversial. It led, in my opinion, the reason the Senators lost tonight. In overtime, listen, they didn't play well defensively, but they were in overtime. They had a chance to win it. You put your best players on, and the Devils had their best players on, and they scored quickly, only a minute 20 in. It would have given us a better shot, but I think if you put a Karlsson or Turris or Hoffman or one of these players, especially Erik Karlsson, I think the fate would have been much better for the Senators tonight. But at the end of the day, I'm not the coach. I think it was the wrong move by Guy Boucher. I think he will get some criticism for it, and he should, as Erik Karlsson got 3 assists tonight and deserved, no doubt, to be on the starting overtime lineup. But that's the way it goes in hockey sometimes. For some reason, Guy Boucher loves Tom Pyatt in these situations, even though obviously Tom Pyatt would not score in overtime. He did get a goal in the game, but come on. Tom Pyatt's not an offensive player. He's a penalty kill, third, fourth line player. So why are you starting him over Hoffman or Turris or Brassard, or obviously Carlson should be over Ceci? It was stupid and led to the Senators' loss. Another reason the Senators lost were the shots and goal. 16-14 after the first period, 14-10 after the second, 15-9 after the third, and 1-0 after the first. And the Devils led in shots for all four periods. The final tally, 46 shots for the Devils. Big reason why we lost. We couldn't keep the puck out of our zone. The Devils really, really good compared to the last few years. Really fast, beating you to the puck and creating a lot of offensive opportunities. Clearly 46 shots that will do that, as they once again score more than 4 goals. They went 5-4. Senators got 33 shots on net, which is okay, but 46 shots against is not good at all, clearly. And big reason why we lost was the shots against overall on the night. Face-offs, Ottawa dominated though, 60.3%, 44 wins, Jean-Gabriel Pajot. And New Jersey Devils, 28, 38.4. Ottawa, 2 for 6 on the power play. The first 4 power plays, they scored 2 of them. And the Devils went 0 for 4. Hits were 30-31 Ottawa. And Frederick Claesson and Dion Phaneuf played pretty well tonight on that aspect. Shots 46-33. Third star of the game, Erik Karlsson, who is also a SENS YouTube star of the night, played absolutely spectacular with 3 assists. He has now had his 113th multi-point game of his NHL career, and he's only 27 years old. Let that sink into your head. He is 27 years old. He's played in the NHL for not long compared to 113 games. He's got multiple points. Erik Karlsson is one of the best of all time already, and he's just entering his prime, if possible. If this guy could get any better, that's insane. But Erik Karlsson is one of the best defensemen of all time, and no doubt the best Senators player, or is going to be the best Senators player of all time very soon. Second star, Nico Hischier, with his first goal and first 2 goals of his NHL career, with an assist, a plus-1 rating, 18-20 on the ice. And the first star with the game-winning goal, 1 goal, 1 assist, +2 rating, 22 minutes on the ice, John Moore. And the attendance for tonight's game was 13,364. Once again, very, very disgusting. Your NHL market, and I will make a video in the next week about why the Senators are struggling in attendance, but come on. We put tarps over seats. You should be at least getting 15,000, 16,000. The Devils are a good team this year. That's not good. That's something to be watching. The next game is against the Leafs, though, and that is obviously a sellout, but 13,000, 14,000 a night's not going to cut it when you're a Canadian team. I know there's problems like Carolina and stuff, but you don't want this to be a constant issue. Just get it over with already. Lower the ticket prices, lower the parking prices, stuff like that. We'll talk about that in another video, but there's a lot of reasons and aspects to go into why the Senators' attendance is not good this season. But besides that, thank you all for watching. The Senators lose to the Devils 5-4 after being up 4-2 going into the third period. They lose another game, get a point though, and now have 9 points on the season. You know what? They didn't really deserve a win. Outshot 40 with allowed 46 shots, but Craig Anderson kept us in there. We got the point, and let's move on and defeat the Leafs on Saturday. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for live stream updates of the games and of course breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk, add Search Circles on Google Plus SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like the video, share the video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. Please check out SeatGiant.ca. Use the code SensTalk on Senators tickets, and you'll get a discount. And of course, click right here for the Senators, for the SensTalk YouTube season playlist for the season for the Ottawa Senators. Right here for the latest upload, and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. The Senators lose 5-4 in overtime. I'll see you Saturday night when the Leafs play the Senators in Ottawa. I'll see you then. Go Sens go.